Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be watching Death Note, episode 7. So, on today's episode of Death Note, I don't know what's happening because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know why I started the sentence like that. On last episode of Death Note, I can answer about that because I've watched that one. On the last episode of Death Note, we watched as Light spoke with Naomi. And essentially, Naomi told him all the juicy details of all of her investigation and what she had put together and the big clue that she has. And, I mean, Light just had to stand there and listen to the fact that she knew all of this information that would be incredible if the police and Elle found out about this. So, he's probably going to have to try to stop her. Now, she gave a fake name. She called herself Shoko Maki. And so he is probably going to... I mean, I feel like he doesn't... I mean, he probably knows she's pretty smart because she put together all of that stuff. But I think he might be underestimating her. So I think he probably didn't expect her to give a fake name. The only person who knows, other than her, that it was a fake name is probably Ryuk, because Ryuk was looking at her when she said that, and Ryuk gave a little laugh. He went as soon as she did that, because I think immediately he was like, she is she is telling a lie, which is kind of funny because we as viewers know she's lying, and Ryuk knows she's lying. So like, us and Ryuk are on the same level, and Light isn't in on it. So it's. That's kind of fun, that little dynamic. But regardless, I think this episode, I mean, maybe he's going to be trying to kill Naomi, and then it's not going to work. And, I mean, but the thing is, will he know if it doesn't work? Like, because he doesn't really know her. So, like, if it doesn't work, he'll just assume he didn't hear about it until... later he will find... I don't know. I shouldn't predict too far ahead. Let's just get into the episode. So this is episode 7 of Death Note. Overcast. That is Overcast, yep. That describes that weather perfectly.
It took them very long to figure out that Kira is actually me. I have no choice but to eliminate her.
Good luck, man.
Something wrong?
It's not like you can do it here. Well, you have a gift for stating the obvious.
At 11:02 a.m., bound for Spaceland.
You're not curious why he just has a loose piece of paper, a loose blank piece of paper in his pocket? That is so dark. Oh my god.
Fiancé drove her to commit suicide.
Oh my god.
What's so funny, Ryuk?
That is not her name. He loves it.
Well, to be honest, from the beginning I set a number of traps that would reveal if any of you was Kira. But after speaking with you one-on-one, I don't feel the need.
You're all too unintelligent.
Excuse me? I'm just about
The
finished
way
here
he
anyway.
holds his phone.
You've got the key, so let yourself in.
Just 10 seconds until 1:15. I have to admit, I'd really love to see how she dies.
Oh my god.
But I can't be caught following her around. Death.
Don't you think?
Why aren't you dying yet?
What's going on? I should be able to control a person's actions. So what's wrong?
Ryuk loves it.
He laughed just like that when I was writing in the death note.
And he also laughed when she said her name.
I remember thinking it was bizarre how he laughed when I asked for her name.
Yeah,
In fact,
there it
he's
is.
reacted the same way every time her name comes up. An alias.
Gentlemen, it's an honor to meet all of you.
Oh, that's Watari?
Person is Watari?
He looks very
What about
friendly.
your usual outfit?
That's all it takes to give away the location of our headquarters. In
That's true.
Now that you mention it, I do feel honored.
He could see her real name with his eyes. That's why he wouldn't stop laughing. I should have known. She's been overly cautious from the beginning. Oh, this isn't good.
It's
It'd
brilliant.
be almost impossible to ask for her real name knowing she gave me an alias the first time.
It's
Too
brilliant.
persistent, she'll get suspicious.
Hey, if you took the eyes from
It
Ryuk.
looks suspicious that I even knew she was using an alias. Oh no, what if my father calls back now? I already promised her that I'd let her talk to him if he did.
Yep.
If his phone rings, it's all over for me. What am I gonna do?
And it's not like an iPhone where you can switch it to silent with your thumb.
This is crazy. All I have to do is turn my cell phone off.
Oh.
Problem
Oh, you
solved.
can. Oh, well, you can turn it off, so yeah.
You know what needs to be done. She's a woman after all. I suppose if I had to, I'd
She's a
use
woman
force.
after all.
I've got to get her somewhere isolated. But where?
Whoa.
What
Is this shot
explanation can I
3D?
give her? It would never work. She's too careful.
Yeah, it
I need a
is.
better approach.
That's strange.
I can do this.
Hey, Light, you know, that deal I mentioned.
I
is
knew
still-
he would bring it up.
It's just like putting on contact lenses. Completely painless.
I knew it.
I'd be willing to give up half my life just so I could learn this woman's real name. I wouldn't.
I'd like to go there by myself, if you don't mind.
Aw, she's very sweet. Like,
Yeah, no problem.
you know, she's very polite, is what I mean.
As you know, Kira requires a name and a face to kill.
Yeah, if he has the wrong name.
We will confront
Or a
him with that
misspelled
premise in
name.
mind, and I think it should be obvious why.
Yes, but you got a good point.
Remember, anytime you're in a situation
I
where
like
you
that
have to give out
these-
your name to a stranger,
These are
make sure to use
good
the name
cops,
from
you
your
know?
fake ID.
Like nice guys, seemingly.
And be careful not to take them out while in the presence of other police officers.
I'd like to request that you wear these at all times.
What are they? Belts?
Belts?
And when you press the buckle twice like this,
Cause for help?
my cell phone will ring, displaying your name. And I'll call you back immediately, but you won't see my number displayed. Please use this for emergencies as well.
No way, this is totally cool. I feel like some kind of secret agent going after Kira.
This is not the time to be fooling around. Knock it off!
Aw, poor guy.
Thank you so much for everything you've
Hey,
done.
at least
Mike.
he's
After
enthusiastic
talking
about the
to you, I
case.
feel much more confident about my theory.
And they look at all the people Ray Pembroke was investigating. It won't take them long to zero in on me.
Hey, she's leaving. So now what?
Oh, man.
I've got about 5 minutes before that woman gets to police headquarters.
I don't want Light to succeed, but I'm also so curious how he's going to.
What I'm trying to say is, you'll never be able to talk to someone directly from the task force because the police simply won't allow it.
Okay.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
If this is supposed to be a secret, then how do you know so much?
Because
Guess I
he's,
spoke too soon. Sharp.
he's listened in on his dad talking about it.
It's because I'm actually a member of the task force.
What?
Sorry, you're telling me that you're an agent?
Yes. Many detectives had quit fearing for their lives, and so...
This is a
despite the fact that
bold
I'm a high school
play.
student, he brought me on board to
This
help
is
out with
such
the
a bold
investigation.
play.
After all, I've helped them solve cases in the past. All are highly skilled, well-respected, and above
This
all,
is so
trusted.
risky. Because he's like outwardly lying, and if she ever finds out, and it wouldn't be that hard to find out. Like, it would be kind of hard to find out, but it's
Thanks for
possible.
explaining. But just to be safe, I'd like to try and visit.
Yes, Naomi. What are you gonna do now?
Please, wait a second. It's literally impossible to meet Elle. This is pointless.
Why are you so
You may
agitated
be
about it,
right,
Light?
But I think, you see, I worked under him in a case in the U.S. about 2 years ago.
Oh, interesting.
Are you serious?
She...
You worked under Elle?
Yes, I didn't tell you this, but up until 3
Oh,
months
her
ago,
giving this
I was
away
an
might be
FBI
bad.
agent.
He might be able to figure out who she is.
This is it. Finally something I
Yeah.
can use.
Oh no.
One lie after another, you make it look easy.
From the beginning, I knew I had to do things outside the regular channels, but I can trust Elle.
Wow, the
Maybe
way
it's
her
a
hair
risk,
flowed.
But I think that if I go to headquarters and I give them my name, I'll be honest with you. It's because you remind me of Elle. There's something about you that's just like him.
He is just like him. Just a more evil version of Elle.
I want you to come work with us as part of the task force.
What are
We'll
you
use your help.
doing?
As I'm sure you know, not just anyone can do it.
Oh my
Please,
god.
I know this is sudden, but the team needs people like you.
Oh, this is
Serious. You
such
could
a
be doing
risk.
So much more than gathering information on your own.
You want me to join the task force?
I can't help but think that it must be fate that I met you today.
Oh
I'd like
God.
to be the one to recommend you. But you're young and beautiful, and you've got your life ahead of you. Why put it
Oh
all
yeah,
in
try
danger
hitting
for
on her.
this?
No.
Oh my God, Ryuk. Whoa.
Yes, of course.
You see, the name I gave you earlier, well, it
Oh
wasn't
no.
actually my real
Oh
name.
no, here we go.
I'm so sorry. So will a Japanese driver's license do the trick then?
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Is the policeman gonna come? Aizawa? Has he got it? There's Aizawa.
I made it in time.
Naomi Mizora.
I guess it's because I'm Kira.
Why would you crazy? You are so insane. Oh my God, that's such a risk. What if it didn't work? And there she goes. Now she's being controlled and she's gonna go home. And we're gonna lose her.
What's the matter?
Oh my God, no. Oh. Oh, that's cruel to show it like that. Oh God. I am so sad about that. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, I really liked Naomi, and I genuinely thought she would stick around for longer. I thought they set her up very well to be a strong, a strong contender to take down Light. Like I thought what they were going to do is they were going to have her be just someone who's doing stuff in the background while Elle and Light are constantly fighting back and forth, doing their whole chess match, doing and then essentially what she does is the equivalent of going up behind him and smacking him in the back of the head with a baseball bat, Like, she would be the one to, at the end, catch him off guard because he would have never expected that she would be the one who's capable of doing all of that. But nope. No. I mean, he had to dedicate an entire 2 episodes to finding out who she was and killing her, and she got the closest she just... Oh God, she let her guard down. Like, she just let her guard down one time because she wanted to investigate the case. She saw something that was too good to pass up, and she had to do it. Oh man, that's so sad. I can't believe that. I mean, and it's so frustrating because Light took so many risks in that conversation that if that conversation didn't go just right for him, then he was done for. He was absolutely 100% done for because yeah, if he had let her go, she would have gone to talk to the task force or whatever. If she had let her go after he had convinced her he was part of the task force, all she needs to do is get in contact once with any of the police officers in charge of the case, and she just has to mention that, and they'll be like, no, why would we have a high school student as part of the task force? I don't know if Elle's a high school student actually. He's designed to kind of look like one, so he could be, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think he would. Well, it's anime, so I would think he would be because it's pretty common for anime to just have teenager versus teenager and the whole world revolves around the teenagers. But at the same time, I mean, he's a prolific investigator and he's got a pretty mature voice. I mean, this is a dub, but he's still got a pretty mature voice. And he is just, a cool customer. And also she worked for him how long ago? 3 years ago or something? So if he was the same age as Light, I think Light's 17 or something. If he was the same age, then at that time he would be 14, And if she like respects him this much, I don't know if she would, like, obviously she didn't know he was 14, but I don't know if she'd respect a 14-year-old that much. So I'm guessing Elle was like in his early 20s maybe. So he would have still been like a teen prodigy, but now he's, you know, in his 20s. I'm not sure though. I don't know. He's 1,000 times smarter than I am, and I am 25 years old. So in fact, when this video comes out, I'm 25, because I'm 24 actually as of recording this video, but my birthday is July 27th. So I think this video on my YouTube channel will be coming out on July 28th in Australia. So yeah, happy birthday to me, right? But yeah, wow. I mean, I'm just the risks that he took in that episode. That was crazy. And I love how Ryuk was just like prodding him and offering him the deal again. Like he was like, hey, I can take half your life right now. That's the thing. It's like, that is sort of not a Deus Ex Machina, I guess like a Chekhov's gun that's like constantly hanging over him of like, here's this special power, and this power is like a get out of jail free card, but it's just about when Light's gonna use it. Because I don't know, I feel like they're not gonna set that up and then have him never take that power. So like, I know it's like if he didn't take the power, that would be pretty beautiful as well. But and like if he didn't take the power at the end out of like hubris, like he wanted to prove that he didn't need it, and then that's what got him killed or whatever, that would be interesting. But just generally, I think it would be very very weird if he didn't end up using the power ever. So I feel like this entire time they're just hanging it over our heads of just like, hey, at any point in this, he could solve his problem by taking the power, but he's not going to do that. So yeah, and man, he is so arrogant. Light is so arrogant because he was looking at the clock, and as it was 10 seconds left, he was like, I'm just going to admit my crimes because it won't matter in 10 seconds anyway. Like, dude, if it didn't work, if she had given you a fake ID and you didn't know it, or you spelled her name wrong, or for some reason the death note wasn't working, or you grabbed the wrong piece of paper somehow, like anything that could have gone wrong. Maybe like if snow touches the death note, it becomes invalid. It doesn't work anymore because the moisture screws up the page. Like, you don't know, so it's so risky. But he did it, and I get it because he's got that sort of god complex. And there was even a point, it wasn't in this episode or was it in the last episode? I watched them back to back, so I can't quite remember. But in one of the episodes where he was like, I'm gonna stand here and watch her die. It was this episode, I think. He was like, I'm gonna watch her die, that'd be fun, but actually I can't because I shouldn't be following her. And so like he's definitely getting such a kick out of this, where he's enjoying, if he was doing these all for the right reasons, right? If you agreed with his, well, all the bad people have to die sentiments, you still would have to look at it and go, but maybe he's enjoying this a bit too much. Like, he is having too much fun doing this. If you believed this was necessary, you probably shouldn't also believe it is the most fun thing to do and the most exciting thing to do, which Light seems to absolutely love this. Wow. Great episode. Really, really intense. But man, I am so sad. I really liked Naomi. I really, really liked her, so I'm sad to see her go. Oh well. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Death Note. I really enjoyed it. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And then go into the links in my description for my Twitter and Patreon, and support me on those. Twitter, you can follow me. Patreon, if you do enjoy my content enough and you want to support me and also get access to the extra content on there, that will be amazing for both of us. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.